Hello everybody, it's the Famous 8, and welcome to my summer unboxing haul. Now, last summer, when I noticed that I was accumulating a bunch of merchandise, I decided that every year I would have a giant summer haul. Last year I had a lot of ERTLs, and I believe that I did an Instagram live stream rather than a video, because I cannot find any video files of it. And this year I decided I'd do it as a YouTube video. However, I'm going to make it a cumulative of the entire summer, meaning that I might get a package one week, and then another week I might get another package. So I'm going to probably be wearing different clothes, be sounding different, maybe just a different angle each time that I open a package in this video. Now, starting off with one of the very first things of the summer is this kind of bag from someone in the UK. And this person that you may ask is ThomasFan261. Very nice guy. Here is his Instagram. I don't know how well that's gonna pick up. I'm not aware if he has a Twitter or not. But we made a trade. I gave him some Nakayoshis, which are a Japanese toy, and in return he gave me some UK ERTLs and something I'm going to use for customs. Without further ado, let's get into it. So it came in this bag. It was opened probably during customs. So for starters, we have this. A Golden Bear My First Thomas duck. And I really love these. I think they're great. As you can see, it has a very nice classic duck face. And I have to say, this one has way better proportions than all the other ones. Has a lot of... It just looks very nice. I'm kind of sad that I'm going to be ripping this model into shreds for the sake of that face. But, oh well. Then the next one is... Oh, I'm going to save that one for last because it has a semi-story behind it. Next one, and I think this is very cute. Oh, sorry, picked the wrong one. Well, this is an ERTL Frank. Now, I think this is the first UK ERTL I have outside of box, and it makes a very nice impression. The detail, the face, everything just looks so nice. The proportions. It really does look like Frank from the book, which I actually have. I got it last year as part of my summer haul. So that is the ERTL Frank. Very happy about him. I was very happy to make this trade to get him and another character I'm taking out. Not right now, because now I'm taking out Snow Thomas. I think this Thomas, let it focus, even if it's scratched up, is adorable. I am in love with this Thomas. I don't think I have an ERTL Thomas with the normal face like this that's out of the box, because usually I collect ERTLs in the box. And I'm not too sure on if this was like a exclusive UK item, but I love it. That little scarf and Santa hat's just so cute. And the little snow, oh sorry, it's not. So look at that, and the little folds and all the stick, I think those are printed on buffers. I really love this Thomas. I think it's really cute. I love Christmas to death. So, this is something I'm going to put out around the holidays. Next is a very special one. Neil. Oh, okay, small story. I'm going to make it short and cut to the point. When I was 5 years old, and since then, I've always wanted an ERTL Neil. I saw somewhat Japanese users custom ERTL HO hybrid Neil, and I fell in love. I've always admired how there's the open cab, and like the detail, and all the faces on the metal ones from the 2000s in the UK are in excellent condition. In fact, both ERTLs are in fantastic condition. I don't know what that little marking is, might be a part of it. It doesn't feel like anything. I'm just blown away. It looks so nice, and the silver and... Okay, well... And size-wise, they seem to have gotten Frank down pretty well, because he doesn't seem to be too big compared to... Oh wait, no, he's the same size as Thomas. He still looks very nice, though. I'm very happy with these. This one's gonna get cannibalized. These three are going to get loved and cherished. And without further ado, let's move on to the next item. Okay, on to the next item. I got this one off eBay. Let's open it up. It does not sound like it's been packaged too well, so I hope nothing is broken. I remember that someone on Twitter posted a link to these, and in about, like, I'd say a few minutes or so, a bunch of them were gone. Okay, nothing looks... Oh, I don't know if this is broken. Well, first things first, we have a De Agostini, I think that's what it's called, Stepney. There. Here's Stepney. Very nice. Can't tell if these are if the sides are stickers or are printed on. I can't tell if that's green or black. Very nice model. Ah, it keeps getting out of focus. White buffers, those appear to be stickers. Side rods. Cute. Very cute. Next is, I believe Airy or Bert. It doesn't say which one underneath. Here he is. Nice side rod details. None of the side rods move. Very nice model. That looks like a black / dark green. And I can't tell for sure. It's a very dark green if it is that at all. The face looks evil and menacing, which is good. And this is yellow. Seems to have all the little details. This, funny enough, is actually supposed to be a full oval shape. So that's really fun. Looks nice. And it couples up. So it's groovy. And because I got Bert or Airy, I decided to get Airy or Bert. I don't know which ones these are, so I'm only gonna assume this one's Airy, because I think this was the first one I got. Or no, I don't know which one was the first one I got. This one's a lot more simplistic. I'm not sure if it had anything up here, but it appears there's 2 little tiger stripes. Others could have been scratched off, but I haven't seen it with much. It's strange because these are 2 different models. Like, the same mold, but just like different colorations. Don't know why they did this, but it's cool. It's interesting. Funny enough, Airy, or Bert, doesn't have any soda or ironworks prints on them, and is actually quite bare, except for the main colors. And he has that very funky sort of face. So tell me which one you like better. Let's just say this is Airy and this is Bert. I definitely like Bert more. So then I got Menacing and maybe Broken. Oh, good, it's not broken. Mangled. I got Diesel 10. Very angry, evil face. Eyebrows look to be a little bit scratched off, but that's okay. I jumped on this one because I know Diesel 10's very popular with a lot of collectors. His claw moves around and has good detailing. Can move around 360 degrees, and move up like not even 90 degrees, understandably. Can't twist to the side. That's probably why it's all mangled up. Some kid probably thought they could twist it to the side. But the hook does open, which that is really cool. It's a little blurry. I don't know why it's having such trouble focusing today. Because I am filming all these unboxings at separate times. There we go. Yep, so they seem to have gotten his color, for the most part, right, and his face. His size seems pretty good with De Agostini models. Again, I think that's how the name is pronounced. Very happy to have this. I can probably unbend the plastic later on, so I'm not too worried about that. Glad nothing's broken. So without further ado, let's get on to the next item. So let's get started. And here is this wonderful unilluminated sky backdrop over here, but you know what? We don't mind that. Here's the package. I opened it because I couldn't resist because I was in the car for 5 hours. Yeesh. So, let's pull the first thing out, and one of the things came out of the very nice toilet paper wrapping. Woohoo. Okay, let's get that one first. It is... Oh, and also, the link to ThomasFan261 is going to be in the description, so go check them out, please. First one is... Yep. ERTL Murdoch. He is massive. I never imagined he'd be this big. Rolls really well. Very heavy. He just looks so nice in, like, every direction. Here's a size comparison of him next to a normal ERTL Thomas, which I guess it isn't that off, but it's still massive. Ugh. All the details, the metal face, focus. That's a really good Murdoch face. Side rods, 10 wheels. Groovy. I traded him a bunch of Nakayoshis for this. Oh, I'm gonna, you know what? Let's do the next one. It is, oop. Jock. Oh boy, was I excited to make a trade for this fella. Like, the detail on him is amazing, and he's in such good condition. And all those little intricate details and little things right there, I don't even know what they're called. His face has no scratches, because these faces were metal, which is a recipe for disaster. I don't know why ERTL made that decision. But, what do I know? Wow. It's so much better in person. I know that sounds terrible to say, but it really is. Ooh. Everything about it. The coal loads on both Murdoch and Jock are kind of, matte, so that's different. And Jock runs pretty well as well. Here's just a frontal shot. His tender's really nice too. And of course they have those UK style couplers. Murdoch's front is kind of warped, but the couplers snap together like that. I have to say, I like that system. It's nice, especially because the engines can connect to each other. Okay, and the next one is engulfed in more packaging. Now, this one I'm also ecstatic about because it's one of my all-time favorite characters, and oh boy, here it is, folks. Arthur, and oh my gosh, he's in, like, perfect condition. There's his face. His cute little Arthur face. Aw, I love Arthur. He's one of my childhood and fan favorites. This model of him has, like, no scratches. Even in the corners. Wow. This is awesome. This is really awesome. I even got the back little things. Oh boy. And, it's just so cool. And look at his adorable little face. Aww. Just those little Pac-Man eyes. In this lot, Jock definitely looks the most Railway Series, with his, like, Railway Series-ish face. He isn't, like, a lot smaller, but they definitely did make a kind of size difference, which is nice. That's cool. I'm ecstatic right now about these. They're just so cool. It's like those things you dream of having
and then you just end up with, and you're shocked.
Oof, okay, on to the next item in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, it's afternoon again, hence the new setup. So, let's open this package. Now, I am very excited to open this package. Here's some handy dandy scissors. Yes. I don't know if that's what I should be using. Oof. Yay. Okay, so these are all in similar style to things I've ordered before, and it looks like the rest of the stuff was kind of just thrown in there, so let's open up the fancily packed ones. Oof. I've been in a Agostini craze. I don't know why. I mean, well, this Oliver is actually a nice model. It rolls pretty well, too. Let's let it focus. So, Agostini, let's face it, had kind of crummy models. Like, look at that. I mean, it looks okay on camera, but in real life, it looks really ugly. So here's Bill and Ben. That one was Oliver. Their design is nice. It's charming, but their face... Look at that. Oliver has a very charming design and face. They got his face down pretty well. Next up, this one is, first things first, it's Henry. All the way down. His design's okay, it's nice. I don't get why they made this square unless it's actually like that on the model and I've just forgotten. A lot of detail, has a very nice face. This is actually a really nice Henry model. Some of their models were really nice, but some of them were just ugly as sin. Let me put Henry back there. I love Henry. So sad he's no longer on the Steam team. Here's Donald. He's okay. Let me try to get him. It's hard to get all his details in because he's black. Oh, they got that part too. Not a bad Donald model. Nice face too. I can never find Douglas, like, ever. My luck's been changing recently, so hopefully I can find a Douglas. Next in this big bag is Diesel, which, hey, wait a minute. That's like almost the exact same face as Airy. They're very good, Airy. It's a really bad model. So that's a little, not very cheap. They're the same mold, so I'm not gonna show them off. I showed off Airy and Bert and all the other ones. Different video. Here's Diesel. He actually looks kind of really nice. The face is okay. It's kind of creepy. It has that Diesel charm. Side rods are there. That's good. They're painted. That's also nice. There's Diesel. Next one. I choose you. Ooh, Clarabelle. Bit of a sun-faded roof. Don't necessarily mind. Ooh, it's not a sticker. I don't think anything on these has been a sticker yet, which is really nice. Stickers come off so easily, so it's good to see that they are printed on. This isn't black, but like, whatever. They gave her the, I think it's a bogey detail. I'm not too keen on train terminology. 2004. So here's Clarabelle. Very nice. And then I'm just gonna look inside the bag right now, and I'm gonna pull out Annie. They have a very nice, classic face. They connect nice. I have to say, while these may look kind of bad, they are kind of really endearing and charming in their own weird, simplified, bad way. Geez, their faces are horrifying. Next up. Oh, Vroom Vroom Birdie. I really like Birdie. I wish they did more with him in the modern show. That face is kind of gross, but nice proportions, nice body, nice Birdie model. They got that slant right. They didn't make it too slanted like the ERTL model. They didn't make it slantless. That's really nice to see. Okay, looking inside, there's like a few more things. Let me pull this one out. Ah, tar tanker. I think this is the only tanker in there. Very nice. That has all the details. Lot of used plastic in that mold. The plastic isn't a bad thing. I'm just wondering if it would be cheaper to make that hollow, but I don't know like anything about production, so I'm not one to judge. Cool. Tanker. Okay, there's two of them, so I'm just gonna take them out now. They have the same expression. Two troublesome trucks, and they have white buffers, and I believe... No, it's not any stickers. Faces are... they're okay. It's only when you look at them a lot they look kinda strange. Nice little brake detailing. They're okay. They're nice. And they of course have giant coal loads in the front and the top. And then next there's last for this part of the video, there is 3 express coaches. I'm very psyched to have 3 because, you know, it's always fun to have a long train. One of them has a very sun-faded roof, but I don't really mind. And I love how none of the couplers are broken with this. And now I can have a 3-long train. So that is very cool. These express coaches are actually really nice. They painted this black. They're red. I don't know if they made green express coaches. They're slanted in a little bit, have that little area there. Very nice. I don't know if they made a brake coach. I think it was just general. On to the next package. Okay, and now for the last part of my summer haul. And by no means is this the last part of what I got this summer, but I'm arranging these out of order because this is the biggest, and anything that comes after this will probably fall a little flat. Let's slide this big old package onto here. Let's get into it. So, this package, I'm just gonna say it now, is something very cool that I am very excited to finally own. Well, a lot of things I'm very excited to finally own. You'll see in a bit. That thing. Okay. Let's get into the next part. You know what? I don't... Let's do this. I don't feel like cutting back there because I want to be a rebel and cut things in practically. It's so much easier if I just did it the way it's supposed to be done, but I don't want to be hit. Budget. It's hard from this angle. There. How nice. Okay, let's get in. Let me put this around there. Okay. Beautiful. I don't know what the best way to take this all off would be. Everything looks to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the first glimpse at all the loot that is in this. Oh boy. Let me move camera angles. Groovy. Let's get into it. So what should we take out first? Let's take all this paper out. It's packaged really nicely. I'm happy. Let's take out this one first. And I need my knife again. There's a lot of bubble wrap in this. I'm choosing this one because I know it's the least anticlimactic one. I present to you, if I can remove, saran wrap, groovy. A Departing Now track pack. So, a big misconception is that this is actually a complete set because some photos online make it look like a huge box, but this is just track, there's no engines included, no rolling stock, there's nothing. So if you ever see this, please do not be fooled and think that it is a set. So that's that. I'm just gonna take a little peek inside. It looks like all the tracks are there. That's really cool. The tape's a little wonky. Here's the back side of it. Those are like some layouts you can make and stuff. Pretty cool. Put that one right there. Ooh, what's next? Let me think. Let's do this one next. Oh, I swear, every unboxing video in any form is like Christmas for me. This one, and I'm just gonna say it now, everything in here is Departing Now. Here's Toby, and ooh, I've always wanted a box that shows this. On the back, let me focus, that is the prototype Percy, and that is the prototype Gordon. It doesn't look to be the prototype Henry. There's that. There's like a mega set you can make, I guess, without Knapford, because I don't think Knapford was out at this point. Here's Toby, upside down. And oh look, a little picture of him. And I am actually going to take this out. A lot of the things are mixed and matched in this, so I'm going to put them in the proper order. And ooh. Here's Toby. Missing a lot of the top details. All the buffers are in place, which is great. Doesn't have the back compartment. I hope that's somewhere in here, because I've been trying to find one of those. Looks stunning. Here is Henrietta in fairly good condition. This railing's a little out of it. As you can see, oh, the buffers are missing on this side, I guess. The buffers on Toby and Henrietta came off for some reason. I don't know why they made them like that. That's Toby and Henrietta, so I'm just gonna move this right here, because there's some things that might have loose parts. Ooh, what should we do next? Next one. Okay. Yuck. Dirt speck. Ooh, this is so cool. It's funny, because a year ago, I was just starting, I got my first Departing Now model, actually. It was a new in box of Gordon I got for 49 cents, plus $20 shipping. But I still think that's a pretty good find. Let's get this one out of the way. It's another track pack, and it's in a little bit better condition. Ooh, this one has some things in it that it doesn't look like I had before. This is Henry's box. I see these back then went for 2,880 yen, which isn't actually a whole awful lot. It's like roughly a little less than $28. Here's the box. They very nicely put little paper inside. Nice photo of Henry. Let's open it up, shall we? This one's a little beaten up. There's a little farm vicar. I don't know exactly the person's name. Model right there. We have Terrence. He doesn't belong in here, but he's okay. And yes, we have the front part of the farmer or vicar. I actually don't know who this character is. I believe he's Jeremiah Jobling. Let me focus here. Don't know for sure. But I have more Henry faces, and this is actually a Gordon face. And the Henry. Here's Henry. All his glory. It's reversing it on the thing, but it's in the proper order. I think it is. There he is. His back. His wheels. I haven't tested if any of these work yet. My assumption is that they indeed do. Oh, and here's the front of the policeman. Needs a back, and here's a driver. Wrong. Yes, I am doing this very wrong because this is upside down. Sorry, I want to arrange these all in the order that they would have come in. Or came in. Because Henry fits very nicely right there, like that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Cool, a band-aid. And Terrence is going to be a floater, because I don't believe his box is in this, and oh! Henry nameboard. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to have to move some of this stuff, so I will rearrange it, and I'll be back. Okay, rearrangement's done. Of course, it's not that much. Okay, here is some fun stuff. Being very careful not to cut the boxes. Ooh. Okay, this one is a bit exciting because this one has not only a rare character, but an older box style, presumably. Okay, so let's get to the first one. I'm going to move the other character to the side. We have an upside down James. Now, on the back of it, it says this came out in 1991, and the photographs are from 1985 and 1986, and that's because this James model has a very nice Season 1 photo right there. Season 1 was beautiful. Then it has a nice explanation on the back of how the couplings work. Oh, it says who comes with who, so that's really nice. Okay, let's flip this around. James does not appear to have any stickers on the main boiler. That's okay. It's a little faded. Let's get into it. Here on the side, it just has this, because I think those were the only engines they had at the time, and this is a push-along, actually. It's not motorized like the rest. Whew. Underneath is the same thing. Now let's slide it out of here, and move on with our merry way. So this box, the packaging's already way better, Nick. Here's a van. Van doors slide open and close. This one appears. Oh, no, got him. That's that. And then troublesome truck in very nice, good condition. Here's James himself. He's a little sun-faded. He is the push-along model. His boiler doesn't appear to have any detail. It has detailing on the side, but it doesn't appear to have detailing other than that. His tender doesn't have any of the black lining as well, but it doesn't appear beat up. You can go in with a Sharpie, actually. And the cab's completely hollow. There's no little thing in the middle, because I know that in the later models, the last time the range was released, which is when they introduced the narrow gauge models, they had the little motorized thing here, just no motor. So that's James. Couplings still work. Push along, dandy, crossface. That is way cool. Okay, and this police officer figurine belongs with him. Oh, that's cool. Now for the next character is one I've reviewed on this channel. It's very nice. Donald and Douglas. On the bottom's nice promotional. Range must have really been good at this time. Oop, on the top. Alright, so let's open this up. And these appear to be in amazing condition. And there's the first part of a wand. And if you didn't know, wands are what powered these engines. Actually, I don't know if we have enough room for right there. Let's put it right there. Nice and tall. Tenders already look to be in great shape, a little dusty. I've done an in-depth review of Donald and Douglas, so go to there to see it. And wow. Nothing. The little whistles don't appear to be scratched up. What's it called? The nameplates don't appear to be either. Wow, these are in great condition. Well, so that is really cool. I'm gonna put all the engines back in here like this because they're starting to stack, as you know, and yikes. Next, it's James again. Putting at an angle, just tear the bubble wrap, and oh boy, this is like Christmas. So many little goodies to open. Whew. And this James appears to be in very nice condition. So let me show the box. That's it. Here's the back. The difference between this James and the other James is that all engines in this packaging are motorized. Except for one of the twins. Watch my Donald and Douglas video and that should explain it. There's Doc. There's James. Sad face and two happy faces. Okay. That's fun, I guess. Next, you have a troublesome truck, which is in good nick too. Then you have another. What would this be called? I don't know if it would be called a ventilated van. I'll just say troublesome van. That's very nice. And lastly, James, who's wearing an angry face. And this James, and it is in very nice condition. Around. Doesn't seem to be much sun fading. Except for right here. As you can see, there's that little piece right there. Smashing. When they actually go in, it's so satisfying. Okay. Yay. Another box. Woo, double whammy. Okay, let's get through this one. Okay, yay. accidentally just opened one from the top. Oh, those open from the top. Cool. Well then. Here is Bill and Ben, and I bet you $10 that that's James's sad face. Whew, okay. I actually don't know if the Bill and Ben models I own. Scratch what I was about to say. We have a name board. Woo! I don't know exactly where the name board would have gone, but we have one, and yep, it's James's sad face. Be right back. Interestingly enough, these came in little things where you had to pop and snap them out. So it has those little pop snap pegs at the end. Okay, I'm back. Let's look at Bill and Ben. This unboxing video has probably gone on for a long time already. Here they are in all their glory. Here's their whistles. I don't know if they were on my last ones. There's the back of them. Then there's the area that you put into the cab. And interestingly enough, this person has it set to Ben being the one that goes forward. So, that is fun. Ooh, and then here's their box. Bottom, it's just information on everything that's available, minus the twins. They're not there, surprisingly. Other side's the same old. And the top has this very lovely little schematic. I think that's what it's called, of Bill and Ben. Very cool. Sorry if I don't sound as expressionate as I should be. I woke up very, very, very early to go get these at the post office. Let's move on to Percy. Here's that little schematic at the top, the mega set that I'm going to try to actually make. Here's Percy with the breakdown train and what appears to be another person I don't have inside. There's a nice Season 1 photo of Percy. Sam on the bottom. Back is just stuff. Oh, and this one. In perfect condition, it has one of the wands. Ooh, yeehaw. A little faded. Is it in bad condition? Guys, I found all the people figurines. Oh boy. Okay. So, this is Percy. Looks unfaded. There he is. Doesn't have the back compartment. This is the connector rod for the wand. His face seems to be a little stuck on, but comes off. And he is also missing his whistle. That is okay, because I have parts for that. I've always wondered, if you're a kid in Japan and you get multiple engines, and they all have wands, what do you do with those wands? Because I never see these wands around. Ooh, of course, there's nothing inside. So, alright, leave that there. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, here is Percy's crossface, which I've been looking for forever. Yeehaw! That's really nice. Here's Percy's name board as well. Here is the doctor. I think that's what he is. He looks like a doctor. Figurine, if he will load, in what I think is great condition. Yeah. And it's both sides of him. I think this is actually the vicar. I think the other one was actually Jeremiah Jobling. I'm not too keen on people. So if I move in, does it clear up? Why won't you clear up? Please focus. If I move in front, does it focus? No, there. All in one piece. Oh boy, they kind of just threw everything in here. Here's a red-haired crew member. I'm not gonna spend all the time zooming them in. Here's this. Don't know why this was there. I'll just cut it off. But that's nice. Oh. 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 Yikes. So that's a bit... That's fun, I guess. Here's, I think his name is Loam Hat. The little boy. Here's the crew member that snapped off of this. So that's fun. I don't know if these were supposed to go into Toby or something. I see this sometimes where they'll be connected like this, and I always wonder what it is. So I'm gonna go look at the Toby box and see if that's where they're meant to be. That is indeed not how they're meant to be. But you know what? It's still cool. This is all still really cool. Another little person. Driver, fireman, whatever. And then 3 driver and firemen that don't have any backs. Because these work by putting 2 together. So, I'm just gonna jump into Percy, this little home. Okay. I've never actually owned the second part of the breakdown train, so I don't know how this goes. I've always owned this little car. And usually it's always really broken or busted up. And this looks pretty dang cool. So it swivels, of course. Oh, and this opens and closes. That's cool. And so this is like a real-ish breakdown train. That's all it's a little tangled, but here, I can fix it. There. And the chains aren't super rusty. Ooh, and you can lift it up because this little switch. Push it down. Ah, yeah, it's one of those snappy ones. And the chain, watch that. Oh, well, that's as tight as it goes, but, like, is that cool or what? I'm really happy to finally own the first part of the breakdown train. Let's put that on the flatbed, nice and neat. Let's put it away. If you're wondering why these are all out, I believe they belong to different people. In fact, I believe most of these belong with Toby. So I'm just going to slide them to the side. Let's move these out of here. Now, the con before more of the storm. This box appears to be in very good condition. It's Gordo. 3,200 yen. Oh, he raised in price from Henry. And here he is. I actually really love Gordon. I don't know. I think his character's interesting. Top, I already showed that. On the bottom, here's a HD photo of the mega set with the prototype. With a few prototypes, actually, it looks like. Oh, cool. It's the back. Aw, shucks. They're always missing their front wheels. It might be somewhere in here, but... Oh, that's the angry face. I really hope the happy face is in here, because I have the happy face on a model where it can't come off. Like, because it was screwed on. Because there was a time when they didn't have the switchable faces. But, I don't have one on the ones that can switch. So there's Gordon. He's a little sun-faded. Tender. Ooh. His red coaches. Ooh, that's nice. Not much to say with this model, because there's not much there. His sad face can go right here. I'm going to take this off in case his happy face does come. It's not going to be very nice if it would indeed. Let's hope that his parts are in another one of the boxes. That would be really dandy. There we go. Ooh. Okay, next one. And this next one's very big. By very big, I mean that I don't know if I can actually take this out and put the whole thing on the table. Let me cut it in the box and get the smaller thing out. See you then. Ready, set, go. Here's a piece of cardboard. Ooh! Yes, one of these. And this, I hope that the batteries work. Because I've had terrible luck in finding one of these where the batteries actually work. This is a full set. It is the battery powered set. What I mean by that, or sorry, remote control powered set. So you have this remote. Let it load. And you could do like all the little things. So then you have the track, a windmill. I don't really want to disrupt the track that much because like it's all the same. Basically, everything in here, straight track. This is Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. I will take that out. Then that's all curves, presumably. So let's put all this in. Here are Thomas's faces. You have that terrible little happy face and that sad little face. That means he has his angry face on right now, which I'm not as much a fan of. I'll have to look into how this was actually packaged when I'm organizing it. So here's the Thomas. This Thomas is pretty same, except it requires a bitter battery. Has a little foam on it. Has an on-off switch at the top. And the whistles are in nice condition. This is a very nice condition Thomas, except for the little sun fading. Annie and Clarabelle appear to have their people pressed back a lot, and they're actually in not that bad a condition. Those little white dots are foam from the foam. Sorry, that sounded weird. Their stickers are in the right places, which is awesome. The box just goes over the foam. So let me show the box. You have that. It's very nice. It advertises everything very well. Then you have these nice promos. I've been looking for a Departing Now Herald for forever. That's gonna be fun once I find. This fits on like that. Here's a very nice picture of everything included, so I'm gonna use that to guess and judge what goes where. Some nice sets that you can make. I don't know if the mega set was made at this time. It might have been. Whew, I'm very excited for this one. And this shows some very interesting close-ups of prototypes. So everyone, this is Tigger's show. Yikes. And I want to go over some bits in this box. Right here you see a Henry. I can only assume it's a prototype because there's no little thing in there that would hold the motor, and it has the sticker on top that alludes to it having a motor. Then you have a prototype Gordon face, because that's not how Gordon's face looks, and you have a prototype Percy face, because I can only assume that that is the prototype Percy, as that prototype Percy was used with this mega set. And the face looks very different from the Percy. Now, also, in the background, you can see the prototype Toby. So that's very fun. Thomas and James were already, well, made at this point. There wasn't any prototypes in this far. On the top of the box, you have a nice illustration of the turntable, a side shot of the sheds, which I think is very cool. On this side, you just have a shot of the sheds. Underneath this, you have everything included. And the other side's just a shot of the sheds as well. Let's slide this bad boy up. Yeehaw! Oh my goodness, this is large. Okay. Let's get assembling. Well, let's do this with a time lapse. Ready, set, go. thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was very long. Please comment. Tell me if you actually got to this part. I would really love to know. I don't know what more to say. I am very happy with all the wonderful things I was able to collect this summer. It truly is awesome. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm just going to wrap this all up here. Bye.